Welcome to Dog Pound D&D Minisodes. Here at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. We have a short little episode here, which obviously centers around none other than Alvin. He is obviously, don't worry, nobody else is here. We're gonna hide that up. Look, there's no sign. You don't even know he's here. Look at that, it's just Alvin, because everything is about Alvin.
So
everybody loves Alvin.
actually doesn't look that bad.
70% of the people love Alvin.
70% of the people love Alvin.
I'm sure
Oh, mon Dieu.
I did.
Alvin, what are you doing in your office here while I go into Discord and mute people?
I'm wondering.
Hi, Matt. Go ahead, Drake.
I am... I don't know, is it like, what time of day
It's
is it?
evening. Listen to the ambiance.
Evening?
Yeah,
Probably. Yeah, I hear the crickets. To make sure he doesn't get in trouble with Terry, because since he works himself to the bone 90% of the time, Alvin's probably just reading at the moment.
He's reading the Otherland series by Ted Williams. It's a great book series. Anybody who's actually watching, like, it's good. But it's very VR-y. If you like Sword Art Online, but you wish it was more sci-fi and less teen angst, there you go. When Alvin, you gotta knock on the door.
Come in.
This is gonna be an interesting voice that we're using right here.
Iverlan.
Your bird, right? Yep.
Yeah, he's a bird. What is it, Iverlan?
I've received disturbing word from the grave. What the fuck you call him?
Keeper?
Crypt Keeper. He's been telling tales.
Has Biddles been in the graveyard without permission again?
I did not ask him that. I did not know I was supposed to keep track of Biddles.
No, you're not supposed to keep track of Biddles. It's just more if
It's a
Biddles...
creepy little thing.
A little bit, but... For the most part, the undead that he makes don't cause problems, so...
Well...
They
That's
just
true.
smell bad.
You do let them wander around. They scare the
Yeah.
children.
Yeah, but at least they're not eating the children.
Well, I mean, true. It is a very inclusive city you've built here. Trust me, I don't have a lot of people who would have hired me, you know, with this raspy, you know. And he kind of looks sad.
Kind of looks a little sad.
Well, I will say once I finish the current project that I'm working on after this, I will look to see if I can not develop something to fix your esophagus and your vocal cords.
Yes, you know, early bird gets the worm and all, but, you know, not if you choke on your fucking breakfast and rupture your vocal cords.
Yes, it was very tragic. I'm very sorry that they weren't able to heal that in time.
You know, it was... How long did it...
How long do these motherfuckers live?
30 years?
You know, it was an earlier time, about 10 years ago, when I was but a wee lad.
Yes, but look at you now. You're now the captain of the house guard, so...
Well, yeah. If you can't be handsome, you might as well be handy.
Well, thank you for the information about problems. I
Oh,
will
yes,
go
there
look
was...
into
I
it.
forgot. He did tell me more than that. We got kind of sidetracked.
Of course.
There's apparently tales from the Crypt Keeper of a gravestone wobbling at night. He's never seen it himself, but some of the hooligans who get in there, you know, as hooligans do after night, teenagers. Fuck the goddamn Anyways, apparently they've been telling tales He hasn't seen it personally.
Okay. I will go look to see what is causing the gravestone to move. It's probably either some ghost causing a problem or
Do you think it's the ghost that haunts the inn?
I don't know. I thought that ghost is more into throwing bottles at people, not really moving headstones.
Maybe he got bored?
Maybe he took up a new pastime. I don't know. It's better than throwing bottles at people, I guess. But still, I'll look into it, just in case it's somebody trying to, other than Biddles, trying to raise undead.
Well, I bid you a good night. Just don't let your wife find out you're investigating after dark again.
Fair point. That's where, hold on. And Alvin will just write something onto the table using his pen, which will activate a magic mouth that will just respond to Terry if she tries to see if he's in his office. Because magic mouth can reply to
Very
specific
clever,
keywords.
sir. You know, mum's the word.
Yes. I don't plan on being gone very long. Just hopefully this will keep her from coming in here anytime soon. Well, I best get out there and make sure nothing's going on. Alvin will head to the graveyard.
Is Matt back?
Matt's back. He's being quiet right now.
Tried really hard not to eat olives.
Oh,
Like, how many goddamn olives can you put in a salad? Fuck!
4,000.
So Alvin, you entered the graveyard real quick. Actually, I have.
Okay, clearly... I will say this. I don't know how many dryads walked through the graveyard recently, but I remember the graveyard being described as very grim and being more barren. So I will say whatever dryads or forest spirits that were traveling through the graveyard recently have done an excellent work, though it's a little overgrown. I'll need to see if I can ask them to pull back just a little bit.
It's part of the Make Safe Falls Great Again initiative. You know, honestly, you probably would have imported some of the dryads because you did save their civilization and they probably would have had some people move in. So this is not without realm of possibility. And they are really mischievous and really childish.
Yeah. All right, let's see.
Look, new lore.
New lore. Alvin will start looking to see if we can find the gravestone that is,
Roll investigation.
I'm good at investigation. In fact, I can't
when
get...
that works out.
Yeah, especially since I can't get below a 24 on investigation.
Yeah, but you always got that 5%.
32.
32. You notice and it is just the smallest little detail, but around Naxxus's headstone, there's just the tiniest gap between the headstone and the dirt around it, almost like it had been wiggled. Nobody else would have noticed that. That's why the groundskeeper couldn't figure it out. But you caught it.
Huh. Is Naxxus? Okay, I'm gonna look at the ground and be like, okay, So clearly there's something going on underneath here. I'm curious to figure out what this is. Alright, Do we do this the simple way and just dig, or do I use magic to open this?
Roll a strength check, not Elvin. Alvin, just go about whatever the fuck you feel like doing because nothing at all happens.
Well, Alvin is being the fact that he has the ability to use magic to do as he needs, he preferring not to have to use a shovel to dig 6 feet into the earth. He's going to use mold earth to start pulling cubes of earth out of the ground and moving it to the side.
Yep. And you uncover and does whatever they're gonna do as you're uncovered. Go ahead and tell us what you're doing. Matt.
I think it's you, man, not me.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm reordering my food because the Uber driver gave me someone else's order.
Oh.
All right.
And I'm hungry. Okay.
Boom! You're uncovered underneath a whole bunch of dirt with a booze bottle in one hand, half drunken.
Pops the bottle, takes a swig. Ugh. The fuck just happened?
I don't know. An oddly
Who are you?
familiar. This. Huh.
Everything makes
Takes
sense
another
now.
swig.
So, this is a very odd sense of deja vu.
Do you want some? As he tries to hand you the bottle.
No, you enjoy that.
Okay, takes a huge swig.
It's a pleasure to see that you're somehow alive. My name is Alvarek Malkart Venstein Harovich Gervania. Everyone here calls me Alvin.
Oh, thank fuck, that name is too long. Do I have a name?
You do?
Oh, do I? Is
Well-
it Wilbert by chance?
No, do you want it to be? Because at this point, I guess you're back to life, so...
Sure, I'll be Wilbert as he does a cheer with his bottle.
Alright. So, Wilbert, to inform you, your name wasn't always that, but, if that's what you wish it to be, by all means. Simply put, I knew you before you were buried here.
Wait, I was buried? As he looks around him. Holy shit, I'm in a grave.
This is, a familiar sight for me, to be honest. The first time we met was you coming out of a grave as well.
Do I do this all the time? Do I, like, just nap in graves or something?
This is the second time for me. I don't know if this is something you do all the time. It's just very strange. So you have no recollection of who you were?
Shrugs. As a little bit of liquor comes out of the bottle and starts to panic.
There's plenty of bottles where that came from. I buried that with you as a goodbye gift.
Well, it's a hello gift now, as he takes another swig.
Yes, I thought it was fitting that you get buried with a booze bottle, since that's exactly how we found you the first time. Would you like help out and perhaps have your clothes cleaned off?
I mean, the grave is kind of comfy. Not gonna lie. But I guess I should get out.
Of course. And Alvin will just quickly mold earth so that it creates a walkway up out of the grave.
So where are we anyways?
This would be Safos.
Seafall?
Sayfalls, not Seafall.
Alvin, roll perception.
$25.
You see a shadow out of the corner of the eye dart out of the graveyard.
Seems that there are people watching.
Who? And I will attempt to look around.
Nobody remains.
I don't see anyone.
It's not a matter of they were here, they're not here anymore. Yes, this is Sayfalls. I'm the leader of this city, and we were friends in your past life.
Oh. What?
Let me bring you to my house where we can talk in a more secluded location.
I mean, this is kind of secluded.
There seems to be people watching in the shadows here.
It's always the shadows, man. It's always the shadows.
If only you knew how much that is true. Come. There's a place where there will not be prying eyes upon us. There I will explain to you in more detail who you used to be.
Also, we're gonna have to find you an update. Nexus. And now we have to switch back to Alvin's theme song.
Yep. So, your old name used to be Naxus. It was.
Here's a question. Do I find any cocaine on me?
Did you bury him with cocaine or not?
Depends on if it was on your person when you died.
What do I roll for that?
Luck.
Luck.
That's why we have it. I don't know
Yes,
why you're
'cause-
adding 7 4s to luck, or where the +1 comes from, but even all the no.
Yes, you.
You have no luck.
He's got horrible luck.
Yep.
Why do you think Noxus's finger is cut off? He gambled that shit away.
He did. You were the origin of the luck stat.
He almost
Yes.
lost his stick too.
We
Which
made
you-
sure you didn't stick your dick in the hole.
Oh god. You have to admit though, the luck stat has come into play a lot more than you would expect.
Yes. You.
God, the good old days that isn't on YouTube.
Yep. You.
Is it story time for the audience?
Yes.
Oh.
I think Alvin should call the tale since Noxus doesn't remember.
Oh yes. A long time ago, when Noxus first came out of his grave, we came across the Church of Novastean, and when the church was using their fingers to open up a keyhole, Noxus immediately stuck his finger in there, losing the front part of it. He then thought to himself, maybe I
I'm
should
getting a
put my
phone call. Hold on.
maybe I should put my dick in it. And both me and Thalrax stopped him beforehand, but it didn't stop him from going to the dog races and immediately gambling the rest of his finger away, which magically poofed off his hand. So he is permanently missing one of his fingers. I don't even remember which finger he lost.
Do you remember which finger you lost?
I can't remember. It was either his, because I think it was his. It was a finger on his right hand, but I don't know if it was his pointer finger or if it was his like the index, or
I think it was his pointer.
it might have been his. Yeah, I think it might have been his index that he
Yes.
lost.
That would explain why you're missing a finger.
Yeah. That was a long time ago.
Alvin's glad such destructive days are behind him. He'd never have to worry about a town being destroyed ever again.
Oh, yeah.
Now with all of the defenses he has put in place.
Yeah, I don't have to worry about those dragons coming back to blow up the city.
You did kill
or-
those dragons.
Yeah, those dragons are
You did a
gone.
good job with that.
Don't have to worry about. Well,
This is
kinda
just
have
telling
to-
Naxx the story of the history he's forgotten.
Yeah, everything he's forgotten. Dragons, monsters, a
Yeah,
church.
yeah, you were overrun with the evil black monster things that came crashing in and killed Cyrus once.
Yep. And
You killed the snake
Okay.
guardian on accident.
I'm off the phone. I'm sorry.
Okay.
The person from the restaurant called me
Oh.
because they saw my note saying that Uber gave me the wrong order.
all good. The so yeah, there was that. There was
You saved the world.
Save the world from the crystal being corrupted, and
Well, everyone except for Naxxus did. Naxxus stayed home and sold cocaine.
Yep.
Yep.
you sold cocaine while everyone else was saving the world.
Failed at it, I must add.
Yeah, it didn't, your business didn't
Because he
take off very
wasn't-
well.
No, because he didn't get proper funding in the end because he forgot to go see Alvin again before he had a heart attack.
Yep.
There was quite a few years in there that we knew each other.
Wait, so
Oh.
I died?
You did.
How am I here?
That question is not known to me.
Or me.
Genos.
And I'm the DM.
Trevor.
Trevor?
It's possible.
That's-
I don't know. It's a secret for me. I told whatever it is what it is. I'm gonna discover it at the same time as you again, probably. Or you could text it to me. I don't know.
I just did.
Okay. I'll look that up. But you guys continue.
Yeah, I don't know how or what or why you are back again.
What the fuck are you doing?
Well, he's
It's one of
gone
the cat-
again. Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that's an interesting thing we concocted. I remember most of the details now.
Are you alright?
No.
No. Nobody's alright.
No one's all right.
I'm sorry, stupid cat went boom.
Oh my god. Since I honestly do not know how you came back to life, because we assumed since you died of a heart attack that was of natural causes and we couldn't really bring you back to life. So
Also, why do I have a sword that has a glove sticking to it?
a sword that has a glove sticking to it? That
As he pulls it out off his back.
That's gotta be some cursed ass sword I gave you like a year and a half ago.
Oh, you told me about this.
Yeah,
I think that's one of the swords that we bought when you were still traveling alongside me. And then somehow that sword got attached to it. I have no idea how that happened. We had to part ways for a short period of time before you came back to join us. But so I don't know about that sword. I know you all your different pairs of gloves. You have more pairs of gloves than I do now.
Do
Or
I?
had.
Do I really?
Yes, I only have my 2.
Then we're even.
Oh, you have 2 pairs. Okay.
I've only ever had 2. I tried to collect more, but I stopped playing Noxus.
But yes, so
Wait, you know what you should tell him about? Everyone who's dead. There's been a lot of death.
well, yes. Well, he doesn't know any of them.
That's true. You could choose not to burden him with the knowledge of his old friend's death.
Yeah, I can simply just say that in the time that has passed, we lost a lot of good people, and you were amongst them. But now you're
Why
back.
aren't they back? Why am I here and they're not?
Not everyone wakes up in graves. I'm assuming this is a similar thing that happened when we met 7 years ago.
It's been that long?
We first met about 7, 8 years ago, yes. 8 years at this point. I was just a young detective at the age of 22, and you were waking up from a grave.
And now you're waking up from the grave, and now Alvin is king.
I've noticed you have quite a fancy place here.
Yes, this is my home. I told you I'm the ruler of this city.
Oh yeah! This is a city?
You've only seen part of it. The grave was inside the city, and then you're within the city walls. This is the mayor's manor inside the city walls, so yes. It's
Who's a
quite
big kitty?
convenient. Oh yes, all the cats. There's a lot of them around here.
Harry likes to collect them.
It's quite convenient, to be honest, that the graveyard is so close to my home, so that when things like this happen, I can easily oversee what's going on.
And then there's a knock on the door.
Yes?
You're gonna have to give me a minute. I fucking hate this Safe Halls tree of bullshit.
With me putting on, I just made it organized so you didn't have.
Oh no,
be
it's
cluttering.
much better than trying to randomly find it. But there's so much. Like, you're doing great. No, don't stop doing what you're doing. But also, it's so many things. But Alvin.
Terry, yes. Yes, dear, what is it?
It's getting kind of late, don't you think?
It is a little bit, unexpected surprise this evening, just trying to, wrap my brain around it.
Oh, what's that?
Who's she?
That's my wife.
Who's in there with you, Alvin?
So, do you remember Noxus?
Yeah, didn't he die a few years ago?
Yeah, funny thing, gravestone in the graveyard started moving. It's Noxus's. He's alive and standing next to me right now.
She opens the door, and Nexus, you see, this has got to be very surprising. Terry walks in and just kind of looks at you.
I don't know how it happened.
Do I know you?
Yes.
You did?
Well, it seems you don't know me now.
He doesn't recognize anyone.
Takes another swig of alcohol.
He certainly seems to like the burial gift I gave him.
And how did you say he came to be alive again? Did Biddles do this?
No. If Biddles did it, he would appear more, undead.
So someone
He's-
cast resurrection?
Resurrection would not work on someone who died of old age due to illnesses becoming of it.
Oh, you're one of them, aren't you?
Eh?
Some things may be best left unknown. For the time being.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Where are you?
Alvin, we can discuss it later if you want.
Okay,
But it may be
yes,
best he not know.
fair enough. I don't think if I was to keep waking up in a grave over and over again, I don't know if I'd want to know exactly why either.
I want to know why I'm alive. But maybe another day as he falls back and passes out.
And as he starts drooling, press the digitation.
Yeah, this is just as big of a surprise to me as it is to you. I walked out into the graveyard and there he was. It's not what I was expecting this evening.
Well, I've only ever seen this happen before a few times in my 3,000 years of life. And every time, it's been someone associated with Trevor.
Oh. I see.
I don't know what that means. It could be just coincidence. But the few occasions I've seen it, it's always with people in his circles.
Okay. So he's probably done this more than twice, you're saying?
It depends. It could be he's young. It could be he's old. You have no way of knowing. Because there are some that are older than I am.
Fair enough. Okay. So is he? What is this like a common thing? Going to be a common thing for him? He's going to die again and then come back to life.
Some that I've known have gone missing. Whether that's because they lay low or they can in fact die, I do not know.
Do they ever get their memories back?
Not that I've seen.
Okay.
But I'll leave
Well,
you to it.
Oh,
It
thank
seems
you.
he's starting to stir, and she walks out. Nexus?
Still out cold on the ground.
All right.
Stirring, I bet.
Come on.
Yes, this is.
There's better places to sleep than the ground.
The ground is comfy. Comfy.
No, not quite. Come on. Up you go. Are you already drunk? How much of that bottle did you drink already? Oh, you drank most of it. Alright. Time to give you the old, wake 'em up.
You just... Lesser Restoration has been used more times in this campaign to cure drunkenness than anything else combined.
The Lesser Restoration. The how to cure both
Hangovers
the
and
side effects,
drunkenness.
drunkenness, hangovers, and the drug side effects.
Yeah.
Because that's what we use it the most for. All right. Now I understand that you're having fun with your drinking party of you just coming back to life. Happy birthday, I guess it is now.
Woo! As he takes a sip and drinks the rest of the bottle.
Roll a Constitution saving throw, because that's how this works. No, you're not drunk.
Now,
Damn it!
it is late. So I'm going to get you a place set up while we try to see if we can get your old house back to you, alright?
Okay. I had a house.
You owned a house here in the city, alright? So I'm going to set you up in the inn.
Back in the crack den? I feel like this is the time to put him back on a better course.
No, that's why I'm not going to buy that house. I'm going to buy a different house.
Oh, you're just
for
gonna
him.
lie to him. Funny, I like it. Solid choices.
So, you're going. In fact, you know what? There's plenty of guest rooms here. You can stay here for the evening in one of the guest rooms.
And you hear a clattering coming from the kitchen. 1 second, I can find that.
Oh, you know what? I know what poster I want. I don't have ADHD, I swear.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to go to
Coming from the
Facebook so I can
kitchen.
get one.
Okay, is that one of the workers or is that one of my children?
Oh no. What is it?
Alvin will look out down the corridor to look at the kitchen.
Where is the kitchen in relation to you? I'm looking at it right now.
If I go out the one of the side doors and I step out into the hallway and then go right, that's the kitchen right over there, with all the kitchen staff sitting there.
But it looks like there's walls, so you couldn't see through the walls.
Well, no, I'd step out of the door and then go down out the hallway and look down
My
to
food
see if
here.
there's anyone in the hallway there.
Oh, my food is.
There's
If
no
not, I'll
one in the
walk-
hallway, but we're
Then
gonna
I'll
get
walk-
to that in a second. Let me
Yeah.
put the things where the things need to be.
Yeah, give me a moment.
Alright, it's just taking a second.
All good.
Thank you.
Yeah, I got the wrong order earlier, so.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Layer GM. Okay, I think we're mostly cleared out. Okay, so we click over to here.
Okay, sorry about that. My food's.
All good.
My real food is here.
Yes. So Alvin and you can take Nexus with you if you choose to or not. That's up to you.
You can follow if he wishes as I
Nexus, are you coming?
Yeah, give me a moment to find my token again because I'm no longer in the dead folder.
Holy crap! Jesus Christ, you got big!
I am the Titan.
Okay, so go ahead.
Hold on. There we go.
Oh, they gave me an extra cookie. Oh, nice.
Oh, that's nice of them. So yeah, I'm gonna head down the corridor towards the kitchen.
Alright, and you hear whispering. Roll perception.
$27 for me.
No, he's gonna find out. Hide.
And didn't I say that if you wanted to get a snack in the evening, your father was always on your side?
Wait, you have children?
Yes.
Why?
And
I forgot.
your dad might be on their side, but maybe not so much if they broke the cookie jar. Trying to get the cookies.
Alvin will walk into the kitchen and be like,
Roll
Now,
perception real quick.
okay.
No, with your bonus, no, you don't notice anything. This needs to be a high enough skill check to matter. But well, you don't notice anything outside of the fact that there is a giant cookie jar shattered on the ground. And these cookies are shattered everywhere.
You do. Those kids, they don't realize that if something breaks, all they have to do is bring it to their father and he'll fix it. And I always forget that. For some reason, I still have access to your character sheet, Matt. We need to remove that, my access to you. And I'll walk up to the cookie jar and just start taking pieces and casting mending onto the piece to fix it and put it back together.
You hear whispering from behind the door. Just, yeah, it's too low to hear what it is, though.
Like this door?
Yeah, that door.
Okay. Well, once I finish putting the jar back together, I'll walk up to this door and be like, if you come out, I won't get mad at you. Everything's already fixed.
And the door slides open. And you see Ollie and Skrank hanging their heads.
It's fine. Next time, if you can't reach it, you do realize you could always come see me if you want help.
But it was an accident.
It's been fixed. You have to realize both your mother and father have the capabilities of fixing these type of things.
And Cornball, we should have asked him. I told you, dummy!
Yes, you do have your older brother that could have helped you as well, since he is staying here at the moment. Now, anyways, here, and Alvin will walk over to a cupboard and pull out his own stash of cookies and bring them over. I always keep a few for myself. So here you go. One for each of you.
Thank you,
Okay.
Dad!
Now go off to bed before your mother has all of our heads.
Oh, at that.
At that, they look absolutely fucking petrified, and they are fucking gone. Like, cartoon dust trail out the door, gone.
Are you hungry, Naxus? Would you like something to eat?
I mean, it's been a few years since I last ate.
And you see that you're standing over there, and I thought maybe you want something to eat or nibble on. What's your fancy? We have plenty of fish, potatoes. We go our own little garden in here. What would you like?
Yes.
Very well. Yes, it is. And Alvin will simply just roll up his sleeves and take his gloves off for the time being, and we'll quickly cook up a fish and potatoes for him.
And with that, we will conclude up with you making a meal for your dear old friend. Nexus, you will be rejoining Party 3 at some point when you're done with your computer hiatus. So Safe Falls may or may not be there when you get back. We'll find out next week. In theory, if there's enough people that show up next week anyways. And we'll see how it goes, but thanks for watching. Thanks for playing. That's 10 loot points to each of you. And have a great evening.